Hi everyone, I'm Jen. I'm the co-founder of Tristique, and I'm here today to talk about women that inspire me because it's still International Women's Month, even though we are all in the midst of a quarantine. I decided to film outside in my backyard because this place inspires me and being outside inspires me. So I just wanted to mention a few women that I met along the course of my entrepreneurship journey, and these are women that are not corporate related. They all started their own thing for different reasons. So the first woman I wanted to mention was Sarah from Skinned Iceland, and this is a woman who's this amazing super boss lady. She's a mom of a girl, and she started her company. She's one of the first people that I met and talked to about business, about challenges, about running a self-funded brand, about retail, about just approaching growth as you sort of start to scale. And I was very inspired by her calm demeanor and how she sort of always took everything in stride and really had also a unique story to tell with her products, which I think is really difficult in today's market. Her position about stressed skin is amazing, and my favorite product are the soft eye gels that I wear underneath my eye. And I honestly think whenever we have lunch or coffee that she really brings a lot of calmness to my life, which I really appreciate. The next is this woman named Anna, and Anna Kaiser is one of the first people that I met that started their own fitness regime, workout studio and boutique. And I discovered her actually first in East Hampton, one of her studio locations. And I took one of her classes and I was like, whoa, this woman is a powerhouse. Just the most insane in terms of her fitness level, in terms of her body, in terms of her energy. I think she inspires a lot of people around her. And soon after that, I became a really avid follower of all of her classes. And I've also trained a lot with a few other trainers in her classes and her part of her fitness boutiques, Blair and Colleen in particular. And I love it. I think it's very cool. There's a mix of dance, there's a mix of circuit, there's a mix of tone, and also there's a bands class that I really, really love too. But I follow her on Instagram. She's one of the few people that I watch, and she's one of the few people that I can look at and say, oh my God, she's doing more than I am in one day, and that to me is super inspiring. She has so much energy. She's also a mom. She's always traveling, and I love it. I'm always inspired to do more. The next is a woman named Sam, and Sam is the founder of Cami, and I met her in the elevator at SLT actually a few months right after I quit Revlon. And I was like, there's something very interesting about this woman. And she had started her brand, I believe, a year before. So I loved just picking her brain and understanding how she was running her company and building her team and launching her product, and how she really saw a need for just a basic silk lace cami in the market, and how she was sort of going about that and trying to bring it in a bigger way. And I am obsessed. I literally wear it all the time. I wear it with a cardigan, I wear it under a sweater, and now she makes many, many things, and I'm super inspired to watch her as her company has grown. She just launched a second brand called In Reverse, which is an athleisure brand, which is really cool, and I've yet to try it, but one side is silk and the other side is jersey. And she's a mom, so she's just doing it all, and very inspired from afar, and I love chatting with her about everything. The next woman is Gretchen, and she is the founder of a brand called Gigi Mall. And Gigi Mall is a really unique brand, high luxury handcrafted bags made in Italy. And she worked for many of the big handbag companies, like I worked for many of the big makeup brands. And she started her own brand, and she makes these beautiful high quality leather bags. And my favorite is her python. I think it's just like very amazingly well made. And I love the multifunction aspect of her bag. So for example, you can wear a crossbody, you can do a belt bag, you can do a backpack, you can have one arm, you can have two arms, and she is currently expecting her first child. So I like chatting with her, navigating all things motherhood, to be, and also running a small business. The next woman is not in beauty or fashion. Her name is Aria, and I went to art school with Aria. She is definitely one of the most talented artists that I've ever met. I literally am obsessed with her work. She hand draws and sketches based off of pictures, and she's really inspired by climate change and global warming. So she goes to places like Antarctica, where the icebergs are shrinking, and Maldives, where the water levels are rising. And I love her personality and her vibe, and she's one of the people that I'm still close to from college. And I started to collect her work long time ago, probably over 10 years ago, before she was as famous as she is now. And she's really just like this crazy charismatic spirit, and she lights up the room when she walks in. And I love to be around her. She's awesome. The next woman is a woman that I went and I worked with her at Revlon, and her name is Kelly, and she started her own mom blog way after blogging was sort of like a trend and cool. She moved to DC, and she decided to become a stay-at-home mom, and then decided she wanted to also do her own business, and she started a blog called Finding Beauty Mom, and she's grown so much, and she helped us by being the face of some of our campaigns. And you know, working with her at Revlon, she was like one of the biggest team players. Everyone in the company loved to work with her. She was so positive and easygoing, and she always had a smile on her face. And me personally, I love to be around people like that because it really keeps my energy levels up. And I'm really excited to see how far her blogging and journey in that world has come, and she's totally killing it. So you guys have to check that out. And last but not least is a new friend that I made. Her name is Marissa, and she is the founder of Negative, a really cool underwear garment brand. And she was literally one of my first ever mom friends, and we met while we were both new moms with our first child. And she has a boy too, like me. They're both 3. And her personality is so calming, and it's so wonderful. And she's from Colorado, which is one of my favorite places. And I love to be around her because we can talk and chat about all things motherhood, but also relationship, also just family and life, and just having a small business and trying to balance it all. But I'm obsessed with her bras, and I also wear a lot of her pajamas. So definitely have to check that out, and it's amazing to see what she's able to accomplish, sort of doing a little bit of everything too. So I hope everyone stays well, hope everyone stays healthy, and I hope everyone stays, most importantly, positive and appreciative of all the things and all the people that make this world a better place.